Hey guys, it's Art from Art's Model Trains. So a couple weeks ago, I went to Grzyboski's train store to pick up my Vision Line Hudson pre-order. And while I was there, I grabbed this Peanuts Trolley. Let's dive in and take a look at it. So I've been thinking about getting a trolley for a while just to have on the layout to mess around with. I don't have a dedicated trolley line. I tend to run my speeders and trolleys and things like that in a loop. Whatever I have, we're going to run this one on the town loop over here. But I've been interested in getting a trolley for a while. I just hadn't seen one that jumped out at me. I was really hoping Lionel was going to pull the trigger and come out with the Mr. Rogers trolley, but I heard that there were some licensing issues and things like that going on, and that's why they never came out with the Mr. Rogers trolley. So when I saw this one in the catalog, I knew this was the one I wanted. I was a little disappointed that this one doesn't have the underglow like some of the other trolleys Lionel's produced, but I'm going to play around with that in the future and see what I can come up with. Let's take a close look at this, and I'll try to do this while you guys are on camera here. You can see some of the silhouettes for the characters are on this side, and if you flip it around, there's silhouettes for the other characters on this side, including Charlie Brown in the back here. Up front, it has a nice nose on each side of it, with the since 1950 and the I guess that's a Christmas ornament kind of design. Yeah, I can't read that without my glasses on anyway. But really cool. But what I think set this one apart was how they did this antenna is bent with the little branches on there. And let me just see if I can get you guys a little closer so it'll focus on it. It really is supposed to mimic the tree that Charlie Brown found on Charlie Brown Christmas. And I thought that was really cool. Unfortunately, again, it just has standard lighting on the inside, which lights the silhouettes, not like a green or a red or a flashing light. Again, something I'm going to look to play around with in the future. But just a lot of fun. Again, this is my first trolley. I don't have a dedicated line, so I just going to throw it on a loop and have it run around for you guys so you can check it out. So before we dive in and run that trolley, I want to show one other thing I picked up while I was at Grzyboski's. I grabbed this 2021 Holly Jolly Christmas car. And the reason why I grabbed this is I actually bought this for my sister a number of years ago to run on her train set under the tree. And it plays music. And I like that idea. I wanted something that constantly played music as the train was rolling around. You put a 9-volt battery in this, and it will play a number of different Christmas carols as it goes. The only downside to this so far that I've found is it is pretty loud. And that is something I'm going to fix. I have found that I can add a volume pot into this in one of the lines going to the speakers. So I just need to purchase that and drop it in there. And hopefully that'll fix the issue so that I can adjust the volume manually to a reasonable sound and allow this to run around under the tree next Christmas. And I'll throw you guys a few shots of this and some of the songs it plays right here so you guys could check it out. It is kind of cool. All right, so let's dive in and take a look at that trolley running around the layout. Okay, so like other trolleys, this is conventional, so I don't have track power on right now. The direction is controlled by the front and rear bumper. There is no E-unit in this. It's more of a mechanical E-unit. And just you get a good glimpse of the nice graphics along the side here. And then I'll give you guys a close-up of that branch again. Again, this was the thing that kind of grabbed my eye and I thought was different. That's why I grabbed this version. Again, disappointed there's no underglow or special lighting on the inside, but again, I'm going to try to figure that out. I think I have some ideas of how to make that work. So let's get this running so you guys can see it around the layout. So thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed checking out these cool Christmas items I picked up at Grzyboski's. The Peanuts Trolley is really cool. Again, my first trolley. It's a lot of fun to run. And this music car is actually pretty good once I get the volume under control. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again on the next one.